So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pinches it off him. Gabriel. And it's Neymar. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That pass has been well intercepted. Richarlison. Nicely spread. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Colombia have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cordoba. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great ball if he can get there. He is, there's the hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Danilo calmly anticipates. Fiddles it through. Plenty to... Great chance! Goal! Colombia! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Colombia break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
In with the challenge. Danilo. Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball. Richarlison is on his own. Bruno Guimaraes. Now this could be a chance. Richarlison was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Emerson.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Munoz. Forward it goes. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Richarlison. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Neymar. And that's a throw-in. Diaz. It is a corner. Colombia with the corner. They're first. Brazil can start a counter here. James Rodriguez. Richarlison.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Sanchez. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Cordoba. A lot of space ahead of him. Now the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Corner number 2 then. A spectacular effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Colombia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. He's looking to set free a runner. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Quintero. He's found a way through. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
There's the delivery. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Quintero. Uribe. Richarlison. Out to the right. Emerson Royal. And they win it back again. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Played out to the left flank. And he's intervened well there. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goes in for the header! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Gabriel.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Richarlison. And the shot! It's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Diaz, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's James. Colombia have a free kick. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. James Rodriguez! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And now he has two. Colombia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, super find. And he's in on goal! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Emerson. That has not gone well.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Danilo. In for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he was quick to react. Interesting ball. Spread it left. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! In for the pieces! That is decidedly lacking.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunity.
There could be trouble here. Richarlison! Yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! An act of charity gratefully received. And yes, it's him again! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Brazil must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Richarlison. And he's been shifted off it. Emerson Royal. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
He could be in here. And he's found a way past. And he was alert to it. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Munoz. Oh, great ball! Tries a shot!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into...
And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Tengan los boletos a mano porque es hora de anunciar al ganador del sorteo.